Hello, I'm George Merkl, hearing specialist and president of Hearing Solutions Northwest. I want to take a few moments and talk about why hearing instruments are so expensive. In fact, it's the most commonly asked question that I receive, and rightly so, because many individuals that so desperately need a solution to better hearing find that they are on fixed incomes or have limited budgets and cannot find the help that they so desperately need. Now, there are a variety of reasons that this occurs, and I want to take a few moments again to talk a little bit about that. Now, it's not uncommon for offices to often charge anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000 to $10,000 for a pair of instruments. Really, truly, it's a travesty that this is the case, because these individuals that so desperately need this help are the individuals that can least afford it. And so, the first reason this occurs is that there are different levels of technology, and oftentimes people are not aware that there are different levels, and they perceive that a hearing instrument is a hearing instrument, and that is just not the case. There are basic levels of devices that are more within budgets that are often out there. Unfortunately, these devices are oftentimes nothing more than just amplifiers, where they make everything louder. And so therefore, if an individual is in a relatively quiet environment, they work fairly well. But as soon as they have any type of an activity, go to restaurants, to church, in group settings, or even in the car, the noise ends up being just as loud as the speech, and the noise ends up masking those speech patterns that the patients are trying to hear. There are mid-tier instruments. They're a bit more expensive, and there's certainly better solutions technologically for many types of hearing losses. And they do offer quite a bit of noise management and reduction, and so therefore the speech and the softer sounds are louder and crisper and clearer. However, the noise is reduced. And then, of course, there are premium level of devices as well, and those instruments will typically allow other types of functions, such as Bluetooth type of connectivity, real-time audio streaming, really the ability to utilize your cellular phone and other types of electronic devices as well. But probably the single biggest reason instruments are so costly is that the offices oftentimes have very, very high overhead. Their expenses are very high. Whether it's the leases that they are paying to rent their office space, whether it's the marketing costs that they incur with all the marketing they engage in, or various and sundry other type of expenses that they have that unfortunately they have to add and really make a part of their sales price. And it's unfortunate that patients are forced to pay for these types of things when honestly there's no reason to. That's why we here at Hearing Solutions Northwest have focused for a variety of reasons at bringing the cost of these devices down. We want to help as many patients as possible achieve the so much desired ability to hear and communicate with their friends, family, and loved ones. And in fact, we pay special attention to bringing down the costs of these devices when we negotiate with our manufacturers. We buy in bulk, we work in volume, we also pay special attention to all the other expenses within our practice so that we can offer solutions that are within every budget that is out there. In fact, we are so confident in our price structure that we have always had a policy within our practice that we will match any price for a comparable device within 30 days, no questions asked. Because honestly, here at Hearing Solutions Northwest, we want to be your solution to better hearing.